Katenda's Internet Marketing Daily Quick Tip. Today's tip is on internet advertising. Today's tip comes from the question, I've noticed that the main keywords in my industry cost from $5 to $8 per click. That seems way too high, is it? And that brings us to today's tip of the day. Don't get caught up in a keyword's cost per click. Look at your overall cost per lead instead. So why is it important not to focus so closely on cost per click and make judgments just based off of what that number is? Well, cost per click metric is really just the first point in the process of lead and sales generation. It doesn't matter what the cost per click is if you're able to take that click, turn it into a lead, and then turn it into a sale in an efficient enough way that the value of what you paid per click calculates out into a positive return for the new sale that you made or the new client that you have. It's also something that's very relative to quality score. So the quality score, or the relevancy of your keywords in relation to your landing pages, in relation to the ads that you have. If you have a high quality score, if you have good click-through rate from Google, the actual cost per click is going to go down. And it's going to be probably lower than those estimated cost per clicks that you're seeing. Also, if you're in an industry where cost per clicks are pretty high, that really indicates something to you, and that's that people have found a way to still make money at those costs. So people either have a more efficient sales process than you, they have higher margins than you, they have better lead conversion on their website. There's plenty of different elements that can lead into making that cost per click so high. And usually people are still looking to make money, or it's something where they're breaking even, or they're maybe even losing a little bit of money to get that customer, but then they're turning that customer into other sales that's going to make them money. So really think about that. Think about the big picture. There's probably opportunity there if those cost per clicks are high. You just have to figure out how the companies that are willing to pay that are making profits, or they're still doing well with those high cost per clicks. Really what it comes down to is you need to look at the big picture. You have that cost per click number. And again, people really get hung up on this and they say, oh, it's $5, $8. If you go for a term like auto insurance, it might be as much as $35 a click. The term mesothelioma, which is cancer from asbestos, lawyers at one point had driven that keyword up to $100 per click. The point is that they were able to make money. They were finding a way to profit from that. And the reason is because maybe it's their website conversion rate. They convert a lot of those clicks into leads. That cost per lead works for them. And then they're able to turn enough of those leads into sales that the lifetime customer value of that individual customer is going to be enough to cover that high cost per click. So this is something you can work backward from. Figure out the lifetime customer value, or average customer lifetime value that you have. Then ask yourself, how many leads do you usually turn into sales, and do the math there. That'll help you figure out what your cost per lead is. And you also want to think about what percentage of your total lifetime value that you're going to want to spend on getting somebody. So what percentage of that lifetime value will you spend on marketing? Once you figure out your cost per lead, then think about your website conversion rate, and that'll bring you back to a cost per click. And if the math makes sense to have a high cost per click still, then you're in good shape. So again, really think about that big picture. And by thinking about that big picture, you're going to be able to make smarter decisions and less emotional decisions if you're in an industry where cost per click is high. So today's goal is to not avoid a keyword just because the cost per click is too high. Instead, look at the big picture and see if it makes sense for your business from a big picture standpoint. If it does, that's great, and you'll be able to bid on those keywords with the high cost per clicks and still be comfortable with what you're doing. And that's today's Internet Marketing Daily Quick Tip. Next time, we're going to talk about email marketing. If you haven't checked out Kutenda yet, please do. Kutenda helps small and local businesses market themselves online. We have tools, training, and services that can help you do this. We help you build and manage websites, do search engine optimization, paid search marketing, local search marketing, email marketing. We give you all the training that you need so you know what you're doing, and that's going to help you be successful online. Also, make sure you subscribe to these tips as a podcast if you haven't done so. Just go to iTunes, type in Kutenda, you'll see us there, subscribe, and you'll be able to have these downloaded to your iTunes. Put them on your iPod, put them on your iPad, put them on your iPhone, or any other iDevice that you may have, and you can watch them wherever you go. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Hope you learned something, and you have a fantastic day.